Hey everyone, RJ here with CV Tech, and today I'll be unboxing the ZTE Max Blue on Straight Talk Wireless. This is, of course, a Verizon variant device. Now, this phone's been out for a little bit, but I had to pick it up to just try it out and all that kind of good stuff. So let's go ahead and look around the phone a little bit here. So we have a 6-inch touchscreen display. We have a Android 6.0 Marshmallow, 16 gigabytes of memory, dual 13 megapixel plus 13 megapixel rear camera with a 5 megapixel front facing camera. Go ahead and open up the flap here and look, there is of course the device. Now down here is some more specs. It says 4G LTE, 6.0 Marshmallow or higher, 6-inch touchscreen, battery talk time up to 30 hours, standby up to 14 days, up to 16 gigabytes of internal storage, Bluetooth 4.2. Has a, like I said, a 13 megapixel plus 13 megapixel rear camera with a 5 megapixel front facing camera, up to 120 gigabyte micro SD card slot. It has fingerprint reader and a 2 gigahertz octa-core processor. Let's go ahead here and get this phone unboxed. Now, on the back of this box here, of course, is all your getting started guide, stuff like that. So I'll leave that alone. Go ahead and pull this off of here and pull the device out of the box, and we'll see what all comes in here. So, of course, you have your Straight Talk terms and conditions, ZTE Max Blue, Capture the Magic. And it looks like here you have a USB Type-C cable right here. And, of course, your wall adapter is right there. And you do get your SIM removal tool right here, and of course back there in the back, like I may mention, it's all your instruction for how to activate and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and put this here back in the box and we'll look at the device. Okay everyone, so here's the device. Now this phone feels a lot like the ZTE Max XL, kind of the same size as that phone, as well as the ZTE Blade Z Max. Let's go ahead here and pull off this front protector. And on the back here, really nice blue design here, as you see. Fingerprint sensor there, your dual camera setup with looks like a dual tone flash, ZTE branding here, and a speaker down here at the bottom. Unfortunately, it's not on the bottom of the phone, it's on the back of the phone, but anyway, USB Type-C, charging port there, microphone on the left. You got your SIM and SD tray right there. On top is your headset jack, as well as a secondary mic. And on the right, of course, is your power button and volume rocker there. So, yeah, really nice design, good looking phone, and all that kind of stuff there. Of course, your front facing camera, receiver, and your buttons here, back, home, and recent. So let's go ahead and give this phone its first boot up. So it's got ZTE there, of course, powered by Android. So this phone right here looks, like I said, looks really nice, that nice blue color in the back and everything. So I'm really anxious to try this phone out and see how it's going to work. So I'll get this phone all set up and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, everyone, so we're all set up now and ready to go. Now, I'm guessing this here is a full 1080p display. It didn't say it on the packaging, but I'm guessing it is. Now, I got the fingerprint all set up back here. Let's go ahead and see how fast that is. Ooh, the phone just rebooted on its own. Is that a bad sign? It just kind of rebooted by itself there. So that could be a bad sign, but we'll see if that would be just a glitch. Okay, so we're all set up now again, ready to go. Just a little glitch there, I do believe, in that power off deal. I got the fingerprint all set up though, and the fingerprint is pretty fast. See right there, no slouch there in the fingerprint department. Now this phone here reminds me a lot of the ZTE Max XL. It just feels a lot like it. The only difference I can really see here is the dual camera setup. Everything else kind of feels the same. Now, I like the fact this phone does run a 2 gigahertz octa-core processor. I'm going to test all that out, of course. Let's go ahead and look at the drop down here. So, of course, there's your drop down there, rotate, battery, all your stuff there. You can also edit as you wish. Let's go into settings here. Got your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile networks, hotspot. Got more down here. Typical stuff there that you always see. Display, brightness level, adaptive brightness, wallpaper, daydream, pulse light, notification key duration, security, you got fingerprints, pattern, all that kind of stuff as well. You had navigation key. You can make your recent apps on the left or the right. You have your language, Google, location, storage. So you have 16 gigabytes of storage, but you got 8.99 available after everything. So but you can add an SD card. So really nice there. Got your battery here, of course. Not sure the battery milliamp hour. I will look into all of that here in a first look. Now you got memory here. You got 2 gigabytes of RAM. And I scroll on down here to about phone. And we'll see this phone does run 6.0.1 Marshmallow. Now, for some reason, this is making my camera, it's making this look really blue looking, but it don't look like that in real life. Not really sure why it's giving it that off look, but it is. So Marshmallow there, as you see, it's running. Now let's go ahead and look at the phone dialer. So typical phone dialer there, nothing really special, as well as messaging here. So kind of keyboard it comes with. So you get this keyboard here that it comes with, and of course your emojis are here. So you got all of these here to choose from. And the phone just feels really smooth right now. I mean, it does feel really good and everything. Let's take a quick look at the camera here as well and see what we got in here. Got dual camera, of course, manual mode, slow motion, all that stuff as well. Let's go ahead and skip all of that there. Got flash up here, HDR mode, you got self timer, front facing camera, video, photo, dual, and of course these down here are your effects like low-mo, sepia, mono, cool, none, comic, warm, mirror, and fisheye. And let's go ahead and look at the settings up here. So it does look like it's got a 13 megapixel camera. Man, what this thing focused today. And it goes down from there. Of course, you got your watermark, which is really nice. Volume key, can do zoom, capture, or take a photo. Anti-abandon, save location, stuff like that. Got video mode here as well. So let's go ahead and see what you can do here. You can record in 4K. So you got 4K, 1080p, 720p, and MMS. So really nice stuff there. Let's go ahead and flip around to the front-facing camera. And of course, it says look up here and everything. Got it. So the front-facing camera really looks pretty solid. It looks got a lot of good detail in the front-facing camera. So that looks really good there. Got face, like a smile detection there, self-timer. And you can also, this has a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, which of course you can't see because my camera will not stay focused tonight. And it goes down from there. You got point and shoot mode, mirror image, selfie indicator, light, supplementary, watermark, shutter tone, geotagging, all that kind of stuff there as well. Go to video, and of course you can record in full 1080, 720p, and MMS. So it's just a quick look here at the ZTE Max Blue. Having some kind of camera problems tonight with it staying focused in, but everything. But yeah, I mean, this phone here will be a really good phone to compare with ZTE Max XL, ZTE Blade Z Max, the Blade V8 Pro, all those phones. I mean, honestly, you know, this phone right here, I would say the worst part of this phone here that I've seen so far is the price tag. The price tag is pretty expensive on this phone right now. You know, and really the only difference between this and the Blade Z Max, in my personal opinion so far, is the fact that this has half the internal storage than the Blade Z Max. So everything else seems about the same. Has a 2 gigahertz octa-core processor. So I will check all that out, run all kinds of tests, all that good stuff on this phone. So this was helpful and informative. If you enjoyed this unboxing in any way, be sure to hit that like button. Any questions or comments you may have, leave it down below. I'll get back with you as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all in the next video.